What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, back here for another England build-up friendly game to the Euros. It is England against Romania today, and it is the last build-up game to the Euros, which starts this Friday night. It kicks off, what was it? Turkey against Italy is the first game, and the first England game will be England against Croatia a week today. Yeah, I can't wait for the Euros. It'll be nice to to take a step back from Tottenham for a bit.
Yeah.
You know, a much needed step back from Tottenham for a bit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it big time.
All that stress. All that stress of Tottenham just being disappointed all the time, being angry all the time about what's going on. At least with England, like, even if things do go wrong, I don't feel like so invested. Like, I obviously invested in England, but I don't feel like for obviously my country, I don't feel like that it's like personal to me. You know what I mean?
Well, if you take a look back at our vlogs from last World Cup, it didn't look like it wasn't personal to you.
obviously, I'm obviously very excited for England. I'm backing England all the way, and I love watching England at the World Cups and the Euros, and I'm excited for the tournament. But I feel like there's a very personal sense of embarrassment when Spurs do what they do. But when England do, at least like everyone's together in their collective feeling for what's going on. So it's just a good feeling that in terms of the stakes aren't as high in that sense. I think the highs are very high, but the lows aren't as low.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. But let's go and take a look at the lineups. First and foremost, the England lineup is...
Yeah, should we get it up on the phone?
Yeah, let's get it up on the phone. It's quite a mix and match team today from England. So who have we got? We got Sam Johnston in goal. We've got Ben Godfrey, Ben White, Tyrone Mings, Luke Shaw in a back four with Jack Grealish, Calvin Phillips, James Ward-Prowse in a middle three with Rashford, Calvert-Lewin and Jadon Sancho in a front three.
It looks more like a 4-2-3-1 to me.
What, with Grealish in the number 10?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, it
rather
does.
Than Grealish in the midfield three, because he's not. I know he's not. I know he's not one of those players who doesn't work hard, but he's not exactly a tough tackler kind of thing. I don't envisage he'll be getting back as often as Phillips and Ward-Prowse will.
No, for sure.
So I expect them to be more of a double pivot and Grealish to be more hovering in the number 10 position. And it'll be interesting to see how... I think Sancho and Rashford today could both very well be fighting out for that third position in the front three going into the Euros. Because I feel like Kane's got it nailed on. I feel like Foden's got it nailed on at the moment as well. So I feel like there's one position they're fighting out of. Obviously, Grealish is up for it as well. But I also feel like Sancho and Rashford, obviously, massive shout. And Sterling. But I feel like Sancho and Rashford today have a massive point to prove.
They do, but can you really read too much into it in a tournament game, in a friendly building up to it against Romania, when some of the players here are not even in the squad?
Yes, but first of all, the players in the not in the squad are also big
True.
opportunities because of Trent.
True.
And also, I think the friendly games can definitely have a big influence on the manager's thinking going into a tournament for sure. They always do. I think if someone has a really strong performance in the friendly games, a lot of the time that can tip them over the edge if the manager's on the fence.
For me, Jack Grealish has to be a nailed-on starter. I think he just has to be.
I actually disagree. Unfortunately, as much as I love Grealish, and I think Grealish, if we have the Grealish who's been the majority of the season, I would agree. But because he's been out for so many months, he's been out for 3 months, unfortunately, he can't be so guaranteed.
Yeah, you say that, but in the last friendly game, he was the best player on the pitch, him and Saka.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but there's so many players there who... No, fair play. And I'm not saying... I'm not saying he's not going to be fully fit or anything like that. And I would love him in the starting lineup. I'm not saying he shouldn't start. I'm just saying he has to prove that he's fully fit. He has to prove that he's sharp. And he's got a lot of competition. So I don't think he's a nailed... I think he's not a nailed-on starter. I think he has to prove himself from that point of view.
I think they all do. But some other games that we will be keeping an eye on tonight, some more friendlies, is Denmark against Bosnia. Let's see if Pierre is not starting. But Christian Eriksen starting. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg doesn't even look like... Oh, he's on the bench there. Who else we got? We got Luxembourg against Scotland. Moldova, Azerbaijan. Holland against Georgia. Norway against Greece, Belgium against Croatia, which is a big one, but that's not till later, and Algeria against Mali, which is later, which we won't be keeping an eye on. But there are some nice friendlies to keep an eye on tonight. There's a few tournaments and some watch-alongs that we want to get you involved in. So in every single England game, we will be doing live screenings in Wembley. People are messaging us saying, is it in Wembley Stadium? No, it's not in Wembley Stadium. But it's very close to Wembley Stadium, 15-minute walk from the stadium. If you want to come and do the watch-along with us, come and watch with us, come and have a beer with us. The link is in the description below for the 3 group stage games. So we're doing live screening events for the Croatia game, for the Scotland game, for the Czech Republic game. They're all in the link is in the description below if you want to grab yourself a ticket. And every ticket does come with a free beer as well. So come and watch the game with us. It is going to be a lot of fun. If you guys come and joined us for the Man City watch along for the cup final, you would have a first taste of it. But I'm really looking forward to these events.
Absolutely. Obviously, tickets are limited, so try and get them as quickly as possible. And it's going to be a great event. We're doing it for every single England game this in the tournament. So if England progress into the last 16 quarters, semis and final, we'll be doing these events for every single one of these England games. So hopefully you can join us for as many as possible. It's going to be a great day out, and hopefully we'll get sloshed, watch some England games, sing some songs. It'll be live on YouTube as well, so everyone get involved.
Exactly, and we're going to get all your opinions at the event as well. We're going to be doing live interviews with all of you guys to get your thoughts on the game after the game, but it is going to be very good fun. So if you do want to come and join us, do go and visit the link in the description below. The links are for all 3 games are in the description, so go and check it out, grab your ticket and come and join us for the England games. And we've got another competition to tell you about where there is prize cash money to win. £100 will be going to the winner of this competition, and it's a predictor tournament for the Euros where you predict every single scoreline for the Euros. You predict your Euros winners, and you predict your top goal scorers as well. So link is for that is in the description below as well. The winner will be getting £100 in cash. So join it. It's completely free to play and it is good fun. So why not join?
It's with scori.to, so make sure you click the link in the description below to join. And me and Ben are both going to be involved as well. So you'll be coming up against us, so see if your prediction skills are better than Ben and I's, and obviously whoever finishes top will be taking away £100. So why not? Absolutely free to play.
I'm looking forward to my £100 at the end of the tournament.
Are you looking forward to it? Am I going to be paying you? All right, we're under a minute to go here.
All right, under a minute go. Kickoff. England against Romania, the last game until the proper tournament, which starts this Friday night. Everyone, get excited. The Euros is upon us. A year too late, but look, I'm excited. I love international, competition football in the internationals. I don't really like the friendlies and the Nations League.
I feel like the monotony and the boringness of the friendlies and the qualifying stages is kind of counterbalanced by the excitement of the actual international tournament.
Oh, look who it is.
There's Vlad.
Vlad Chiriches has got the captain's armband on for Romania today.
No way. Did not know Vlad had no hair anymore. That's a big surprise. But I'm saying the friendlies and the qualifying is so boring, but international tournaments are so much fun. It's kind of worth it in a way, all that boringness. I know it's a hard slog to go through all those 2 years of all these meaningless games, but at least when it comes to the tournament, it is a lot of fun. All right,
we've kicked off. Come on, England. Show us what you're about today. Let's have some exciting football. Let's see some goals.
England in their all-blue strip today. Rashford straight away. Oh, is he nearly forcing a mistake from the keeper? But he's able to play out the back. Vlad Chiriches with the captain's armband for Romania. Who would have thought it?
You know, he was Romania captain when he joined us.
Was he?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
I forgot about that. Was he captain?
Yeah. At like the ripe age of like 20 or something. 20, 21.
I don't know. He was young when he joined us.
Yeah.
So.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, do go scroll down, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button if you enjoy watching our content. This will be the last build-up game that we're going to be bringing you. Obviously, we bring you daily Tottenham content, and during the Euros, we'll be giving you daily England and Tottenham content. We'll be going live every single morning of the Euros and reviewing the games of the day before, and we'll be getting you guys, fans, on board and getting your opinions every single morning, as well as watch-alongs for more or less every single game throughout the Euros, whether it be us or whether it be with the Irish Hotspur. We will be bringing you watch-alongs every single day from the Euros.
Yeah, and obviously we will still keep you updated to all the latest Tottenham news as well. So don't worry about that one bit. As soon as Tottenham appoint a new manager, you'll know about it. So you might have to wait a bit longer, but you'll definitely know about it.
And talking of the Irish Hotspur, we've got him in the comments. He says Romania to win 2-1.
Ah, of course he said that. Oh, mistake by Mings, but
I keep thinking England are in white.
No, we're not.
What score prediction are you going for today?
I'm going to go 1-0 England.
1-0.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2. 2-0. But it's a corner.
Corner to Romania.
Vlad Chiriches is there. The bald Vlad Chiriches with the captain's armband on.
Marking Ben White.
Who's he play for now, Vlad?
I knew this because it obviously was Napoli, but he moved. Sorry, not Napoli. It was
Yeah, he
sorry, it
played for
was Napoli,
Napoli.
but it was he moved. He moved. Who did he move
Is he
to?
back at Steaua Bucharest or something?
No,
Oh, he's at Sassuolo.
that's it. Sassuolo in Italy. So and wonderful. Wonder if he's doing well. They're a very attacking team, so kind of makes sense from that point of view. They're getting a centre back like Chiriches in there.
I want to know all your score predictions in the comment section below. Simeon is going 1-0 to England. I'm going 2-0 to England. It is a bit of a mix and match team today, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a team where I think they're trying to give people the opportunity to fight for Trent's place in that squad, which is open now. He's injured. And I think as well, the front three, especially Sancho and Rashford, are both definitely competing for that last spot in the strike force. So, and also Grealish, I think, is to prove his fitness going into this tournament. So a lot of people needing to have strong performances today, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, England and friendlies don't really go too well together, do they? It's usually such a boring
in
game.
terms of entertainment, definitely not. Definitely not. It's usually very, very boring.
But at least we're not playing 5 at the back today.
Yeah, 4-2-3-1, a bit more of an offensive formation.
I think that's what we'll do in the tournament. I think against teams where we should be beating, I think he'll go 4 at the back. But I think against like top quality opposition, we'll see against Croatia, and maybe in the next rounds, we will see us playing 5 at the back.
Who do you think replaces Trent for you?
For me, I would like to see Ben Godfrey replace him, to be honest. I think Ben Godfrey, first of all, I think he's had a good season for Everton. I think he's shown really good attributes, and he can fill in at left back as well. So I don't see why we shouldn't take him.
For me, I would pick James Ward-Prowse.
Really? Why'd you say
I'll tell
that?
you why. Because first of all, we have 3 right backs already in the squad. Centre backs were fairly. I mean, we're not great there, but it's we got enough stock at centre back.
The problem is with the centre back position, Maguire's not fully fit.
Yeah, Maguire's not fully fit, and Stones as well. I don't know how fit he is at the moment.
So I don't think we are that fully stocked there.
Well, you have Mings, Cody, Maguire, Stones, and Walker can fill in there as well. Or if you play
Walker in the back 3, yeah.
So the reason I go for Ward-Prowse is in the centre mid we have Bellingham, Rice, and Phillips. Henderson is not fully fit at all. We don't really have a set piece specialist either in the squad.
Now Trent's out, yeah.
So I feel like Ward-Prowse has the capabilities to be in the squad. He's a good quality player, and he could definitely fill in at centre mid if we need him. And he's played at right back a few times for Southampton as well, if need be. So.
I mean, I don't think he's going to be filling in at right back with all the right backs we have in the squad.
Yeah, I know, fair play, but I think he would be my pick just because.
And as well, yes, he's a set piece specialist, but he's hardly going to be on the pitch.
Yeah, we can say about anyone who's going to play.
As in Ben Godfrey, I mean, we're light at centre back in my opinion, especially with Maguire and Stones not fully fit. That's basically Mings and Cody, and like them two are a recipe for disaster in my opinion.
I think Maguire. I think Stones will be fine for it though.
Stones needs someone strong next to him. He does. I'm not saying Ben Godfrey's the answer to be next to him because it's probably not too inexperienced, but we need Maguire with one other. Maguire is essential to us in this tournament, I believe.
I agree with that. I completely agree with that. He's our only commanding centre back we have really, who can lead the centre back partnership. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Let me know in the comments though. Who would be your pick to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold in the England squad? I want to know what people's opinions are.
We are 6 minutes gone here at the Riverside Stadium. It is 0-0. No real chances on goal as of yet as Ben White is bringing it out from the defence. He stops, he squares it to James Ward-Prowse, back to White. Back to Ward-Prowse. Inspiring stuff here from England.
Good ball though. Here, that's a good ball from Ward-Prowse.
It is a good ball, and Rashford couldn't control it.
Zach says Carl Walker for experience. Well, Walker's already going.
Yeah.
Someone said Lingard. David Harris says Harry Winks.
Of course he does.
Harry Winks surprisingly being looked at Man United this week.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see that being true, to be honest. But it looks like they've agreed to deal with Sancho or something or other.
No, it's all, well, I mean, I'm not saying they're not going to, but I'm just saying it's the same stuff like it was last summer. He's agreed personal terms, and they're trying to agree with Dortmund. That was literally the whole story last summer. So it was always going to be very, very quick to agree personal terms with him, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't surprise me at all.
I'm going to say it again.
Luke Shaw.
Oh,
Here come England.
Ooh.
Trying to play it to Calvert-Lewin, just can't. And Phillips with a volley from 30 yards, and it's well over.
Hit the top stand in Rosette, back of Rosette, just like Bobby Zamora. But let me just tell you again, we are running events for every single England game during the Euros. You can buy your tickets at the very modest price of £6. The link is in the description below. And with every single ticket, you get a free beer as well. So England, Croatia will be screened live on June the 13th, which is next Sunday, a week today. And then June the 18th, Friday night, we got England, Scotland. And then the last game will be Tuesday, June the 22nd, which is England against Czech Republic. And I cannot wait for these events. I really can't. And anyone who came for the Man City watch along can vouch that they are really good, fun events. And we'll be getting your opinions live on screen as well during the event. So get your tickets. Link is in description below.
Yeah, can't wait for them. Should be fun. They should be bouncing, especially for England against Scotland and stuff like that.
I mean, we've sold a lot of tickets for England, Scotland already.
Not surprised there. But look, all the England games should be a lot of fun. So come along to anyone, all the ones that you can come along to. And we're going to be there, obviously. So you have a chance to meet us and say hello if you are fans of the channel as well. We'll have a chance to be there with us. Here come Romania. Oh, it's a good ball. Left back there. Good cross in the box. And Luke Shaw's going to deal with it.
Do you think... someone just said in the comments here, D-Dub saying Tomori should have been picked. And when we were doing the watch-along last week with Louis, he was like, it's criminal Tomori hasn't gone.
Oh, Tomori's had a great season with AC Milan, so it is a bit of a surprise. And maybe it's a bit of Premier League bias, the fact that Mings and Cody have been picked ahead of him. But I just feel like, here, it was a good 1-2, Grealish and Rashford. Here's Grealish in the box. But he's been tackled. What a tackle by WATCHALONG. He's giving it away, though.
Great pass from WATCHALONG.
That gives me flashbacks. Giving it away. Rashford in the box, and he's lost it.
Was there a moment where WATCHALONG just fell flat on his face and he gave away a goal? I think I remember that.
Romania in here. If he doesn't play the pass. That's so poor. But here's the number 17 for Romania. They're in the box. It's a good chance for number 18. It's right down the throat of Sam Johnston. That was for, who's number 18? Marin. Number 17, Alexander Pound. But Marin there with the shot inside the box, and it's on straight down the throat of Johnston. Going back to Tomori, I do feel like if he was in the Premier League, he would have a better shout. But I also think he's at a similar level to the likes of Godfrey, the likes of Ben White, and the likes of Konsa, that kind of level. So as much as he's been great for AC Milan, I do feel like it's that lack of experience a bit that's holding him back just this summer. Yeah. But I do think there might be a bit of Premier League bias there as well, with the fact that Godfrey, Konsa, and Cody are all in the squad ahead of him, even in the preliminary squad.
Yeah.
Grealish now. Wins a free kick on the halfway line.
That's the thing with Grealish. I just feel Grealish would be an absolutely perfect tournament player.
Yeah, he's class. He is so good, Grealish. I look, for me, he's one of the most talented members of the squad, for sure. No doubt about it. But we got a problem. The problem is Foden, Mount, and Grealish. How do we fit them all in?
I play Grealish on the left instead of Rashford.
No, I don't think Rashford... Oh, what a ball. Sancho's in the box. Jadon Sancho. And then his left foot blazed it over. Good chance for England, though. And great... I don't know who played that past him. It was a great pass to Jadon Sancho. And acres of space. I think that's Phillips. What a ball. He's offside.
He's off, yeah.
We have a problem in that how do you fit Grealish, Mount, and Foden in the same team?
I'll tell you exactly how you fit in them three. You play double pivot and put Mount in the double pivot.
Okay.
With Jordan Henderson if he's fit, or who's the other? Declan Rice. I mean, if Henderson's not fit, I think you pick a Declan Rice there. Then I would put Grealish on the left, Foden in the middle, and Sancho on the right.
Interesting. And then Kane up front.
Yeah.
Very attacking.
Yeah.
It's very attacking. But
that's if we're playing like a team that we're going to play 4 at the back against.
Oh, he's Grealish dancing in the box. And and his cross is blocked away
It's
from the
corner
corner.
ball.
Good play by Grealish, though.
I think if we're playing 5 at the back, it's very hard to fit them all in.
You can't. I can't see a way we fit them all in when we're playing 5 at the back.
I don't think
I
don't think they're all needed when we're playing 5 at the back. I think when we're playing 4 at the back, that's how you fit them all in.
Because the thing is with them 3, the reason I wouldn't want to play Foden, Kane, and Grealish all together, just because as much as they're all quality players, we don't have like that blistering pace up front, which I think we need a bit of pace around Kane if to be as effective as possible, I feel. So when you have Sancho, Rashford, one set corner comes in, headed away by Paulino, and it's a free kick.
I get what you're saying. They don't have the blistering pace, but I think that all of them, in terms of Foden, Grealish, and Mount, yes, they don't all have that blistering pace, but they've all got it up there. They're all a step ahead of your opponent.
I'm saying. I know. I completely agree with that. I'm just saying when you have them all together, like you need at least someone with a bit of
Sancho,
pace
no?
to exactly. So you need someone like Sancho or Rashford or Sterling in the team. I feel as well as that's but that for me, I think Southgate likes a double pivot of 2 more stronger centre mids. I can't see him playing Mount in double pivot. I think it's very unlikely. So if he doesn't, that means Mount has to be a part of the attacking quartet. One sec. Here goes Luke Shaw.
I'd love to see Mount part of the double pivot, though.
Slice clearance, and it's a corner to England.
Irish Hotspur makes a good point here. He says, if Southgate was smart, Grealish is the most fouled player in the Premier League. You drop Ward-Prowse into the double pivot, use him as on set pieces. With Jack Grealish, you'll get loads of free kicks.
Yep, it's true. It's very true. David Harris for England manager.
Probably do a better job than Southgate.
I just think because Kane, as much as I love Kane, he's not the quickest. And the reason why he's been so effective for Tottenham this season, or part of the reason, is because he's got players like Son around him who make the runs for him. And as much as Grealish and Foden are unbelievable players, I don't know if a front 3 of them 3, without someone running in behind and threatening there, would be as effective as it could be, as if we had one creative and one player who can be the legs. Here's Ward-Prowse to Grealish. He has a pop, and it's over the bar.
Romania are really struggling to play out the back here, aren't they?
They're trying. They're trying as they might, but they are struggling. Any goals going in around the grounds at the moment? Holland are 1-0 up against Georgia. Memphis Depay with the penalty. And that's it for now.
Oh, shit.
Here come Ivan. What's wrong?
We got the wrong graphic up on screen. We've got the England-Austria graphic on the tracker.
Oh, my God, we do.
Maybe just take off the tracker for today.
Do we not have a Romanian one?
But we are 15 minutes in here at the Riverside Stadium. It is 0-0 in the final build-up game for the Euros.
Oh, cross by Romania, flicked on. Oh, nearly finding his way into the back post was Pound there. But it was just blocked away by Godfrey. Oh, off the shoulder. Nearly falling to the back post. Good defending by Godfrey to get it away. Adam Richards says Ben White is underrated, and that's very true. Ben White's a very good player.
Yeah.
Plays for Brighton.
And he had a brilliant season for Leeds the year before, didn't he?
He did. And they wanted to keep him, but Brighton said, no, he's our player, and we want to use him more. And we've seen how good he can be this season. He can play a number of positions as well. He's played midfield. He's played right back. He's played centre back.
Would you take
He's
him
very
at Spurs?
adept at all the positions. I think he's very versatile. I'd like him at Spurs, yeah.
How much do you reckon he costs? Because they rejected a bid of, like 30 million?
Yeah, he's probably 40 million or so, probably maybe even more. But he's a versatile player. He's very solid in all those positions. He's a bit like Eric Dyer in that aspect. Maybe a better version of Eric Dyer.
If you want to get involved, if you want your chance to win £100 live cash money wonga. Do join our scori.to league, which is a complete predictor league for the whole Euros, where you predict each and every score of the Euros. You predict your golden boot winners and you predict your tournament winners. Absolutely free to play, and you can win £100. So why not be in it to win it? The link is in description below, and really fun game. So get involved.
Have we taken away? We've taken away the score bar then.
Yeah. No, not the score bar.
Seems have we not taken away?
Oh.
Yeah, we have. All right, fine. So whatever, we'll just leave it. A woman take Calvert-Lewin in the box, crosses it, and deflection into the keeper's hands. So we can even show maybe what it looks like on the phone, because if we know score bar, it doesn't really matter if we show the phone, does it? Here, can we look? Can we just bring the phone up for a sec?
Sorry guys, but the scorebar and tracker will not be with you for this game. It is the final build-up friendly game to the Euros, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But once the Euros hits, we'll have everything on point for you guys. Don't you worry about that.
Here you can see this is the scori.to game, which is absolutely free to play. And we have a league. 1 second, Rashford's in the box, and it's a tackle and EQcXHYZ mops up. But this predictor game is absolutely free to play. We have a league here with 180 people involved, as you can see, the We Are Tottenham TV League. You predict every single game of the Euros. You also predict your goal scorers, and you predict who's going to finish top of the group.
It says England-Austria on the phone thing.
Huh? What do you mean? Whatever. And has all your previews and stats here. So you can learn about every team and what going into the tournament to make your predictions even better. And if you finish top of this league, you will be winning £100. So get involved. It's absolutely free to play. Scroll down. Link is in the description right now. So scroll down and join the game and be in it to win £100.
Yeah.
Absolutely no-brainer. All right, cheers, Vinny. Here comes England Ward-Prowse. Another good ball out wide to Rashford. Takes it down this time, but again he's been tackled. Wins a throw-in.
It's just a great time, isn't it? International tournament for the nation coming together.
Mm-hmm.
Just having flashbacks of the World Cup. It was just so good.
Yeah,
Such a great time, wasn't it?
The World Cup 2018 was absolutely amazing.
You know, it was like just so close to our Champions League run as well. It's just like life peaked at that moment.
Captured the nation.
Yeah, for sure.
Here's Calvin Phillips. Let's hope, especially now, with England playing a few games at home as well, hopefully that atmosphere will be very strong.
Yeah, so I think that every game that will be in Wembley for England are also playing in Wembley.
Mm-hmm.
So
there should
be a good vibe around the place.
Exactly. And if you won't be too far away from the action, if England do win and whatnot, then, you know, there should be some lot of celebrating going on around that area.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Sancho on the right-hand side.
Do you want to finish second in this group or third?
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, because we finished.
Oh!
Good ball by Sancho. Rashford's there on the left-hand side, but good keeping. Good keeping by Nitta. Let me see the tournament tree, because I want to see how it works exactly.
"20 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Still 0-0 here at the Riverside." I still don't know why they're playing these games at the Riverside.
Because they're not playing in Wembley and want to use Wembley because they're preparing Wembley for the Euros, I guess.
There's no better stadium than the Riverside.
Apparently, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Strange.
They could have used Tottenham. They could have used Old Trafford. They could have used the Emirates. They could have used Villa Park. You know what I mean? Man City. And so many stadiums they could have used.
So, whoever finishes third in Group D. So let's say we don't finish third. If we finish second,
which is most
Group
likely,
D,
in my opinion.
Second in D plays second in E, and Group E is Spain, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia.
Spain, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia.
So we play. If we finish second, we play second in that group.
So that's what we want.
If we finish first in D,
it's Germany, France, or Portugal.
is second in F. And F is Hungary, Portugal, France, and Germany. Yeah. So we actually are better off finishing second.
Yeah, like we were in the World Cup.
Yeah, really are better off.
And what about
second.
third? Because 4 third space teams go through in this tournament.
Third, it gets a bit more complicated because, yeah, as you say, because it's three. Because it's 4 of the top 6 of the third place teams. They can't predict which group is which.
Oh, well played, Rashford.
He's in the box. Pulls it back. Oh, it's blocked away again. So we either play first in Group B or first in Group C.
Sorry, first in Group C.
First, this one's. I don't remember what
games.
No, I don't think so. Not in the friendly games.
That was like that World Cup 2018 was like the introduction to VAR, and I thought it worked by and large pretty well in that tournament, didn't it?
Absolutely agree. I think it worked very well in that tournament. That was one of the very few times it did work well.
Romania playing it around the back here with WATCHALONG, Tottenham legend.
Where was I? So if we finish third, we play first in B, which is Denmark, Finland, Belgium, Russia. Whoever wins that group. C, which is Holland, Ukraine, Austria, Macedonia. And E, which is Spain, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia.
So yeah, so ideally we want to finish second. If
So
not finish
second.
third.
Second is actually the best option.
Yeah.
First is the worst option.
Yeah.
How ridiculous is that?
For some reason, it's just like that.
First is the worst option for us.
So yeah, so we got to hope to drop points against Croatia, right?
Yeah, honestly, literally.
To be honest, when I did, have you done your scori.to predictions
done it yet.
So I've done mine, and I had England finishing second.
Did you?
Yeah.
Calvin Phillips to Godfrey. He's been pushing the back. He wants a penalty. Referee says no.
I think I said we'll draw against Croatia and Czech Republic and beat Scotland.
Scoring against Czech Republic. Draw.
Czech Republic are going to be dark horses in this tournament. I think they're a really good side. Really strong side, you know? Hard to beat.
Yeah. They always are a tough team to beat, aren't they?
Yeah. And you know, going into that last game against Czech Republic as well, we'll know. I know I'm not saying they're going to want to not finish top of the group, but they'll know the implications of that going into the last game.
That's true. So stupid. These
And you know,
stages.
Croatia will be playing Scotland last game, so
It's like, can I be happy with England winning all 3 games?
well, it means that the second round will be a massive game, won't it? It'll be playing one of basically Portugal, Germany, or France, who are all
If
probably
we finish top,
in
yeah.
the top 3 spaces for the favourites.
Literally. If we finish top, it confirms a massive game. So second is second in between Spain, Sweden, Poland, Slovakia. I'll take any of those teams, to be fair.
Mm.
I really would.
We've got 300 people watching, 100 likes. So come on, scroll down, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and buy a ticket for one of our events while you're at there as well, because it's going to be good fun. I literally cannot wait to kick off the Euros. I cannot wait to party with you guys at some of our events. We will be holding events for every single England game. Tickets for the group stage games are in the description below, so click them and come and join us, and you get a free drink while you're at it as well. And we're going to be having drinks all day. I can't wait for drinking in the sun and singing some England songs.
First of many will be free.
Yeah.
Here's Rashford to Grealish. Back to Calvin Phillips. It's been a classic England friendly, this one. Not too much to shout about. England, though, probably being the more threatening team. Grealish wins a free kick in the centre of the park. Border Terrier says, who would we get if we win the group? We get either one of Portugal, France, Germany or Hungary. Whoever finishes second in that group. So, it's best to avoid that.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless Hungary finish second somehow.
Can't see it.
Here's Shaw. Rashford.
Yeah, you got that Szoboszlai. He's out.
He's out.
Oh, is he out?
He's out in the Euros. Injured.
Oh, so they got no one then.
Yeah, literally. He's the only player they had.
They had that one other player. I can't pronounce his name, like Balak Shushak or something.
Shushak, yeah,
You know who I'm
FM
talking-
legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still around. He must be ancient.
Nah, I don't think he's ancient.
Yeah, he must be. Because he was old even at the Euros in 2016. 34.
Sure? He's 34.
Mhm.
I thought he was like 23 or something.
No, he was when he was FM legend. He's been ages now. He's old.
I thought he was an FM legend like in the last FM.
No, it was a long time ago. Long time ago. We're talking about like FM like 10 or something. FM 2010 or FM 09.
Yeah, everything just molds into one for me.
He's an old guy now, Balajushak. I remember when the last Euros, he had a great Euros, but he was already getting old then. I was like, oh my God, Balajushak's
here comes
getting
Romania.
old. Oh, it's a shot from 25 yards. A
Oh.
decent effort, but well held by Sam Johnston.
Probably the best effort of the game.
Yeah, it says more about the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well held by Johnston. Good effort there by Alexandru Pound.
Mad Eagles Insanity says, didn't Spurs have a Romanian guy too? And yes, we did. And
Vlad
he's
Juricic.
on the pitch and he's captain for Romania.
And Dimitrescu.
Ili Dumitrescu, yeah.
Yeah, we had Dimitrescu. Any other Romanians we've had?
Yeah, we had Popescu.
And Popescu. I feel like I've had another one. Had another one? Not off the top of my head, I can't remember.
I will find out for you.
Here's Mings. Luke Shaw.
No, those three
No,
are the only
those
ones
three.
in our history.
There you go. Ben White. Back to Sancho, linking up with Godfrey. Good football in England, but it's a throw into England.
He's now the president of Vitriol Constantina.
Who is?
Popescu. He wasn't at Tottenham for very long. Only for one season. And then he went to Barcelona.
From Spurs.
Yeah.
Not bad.
He was playing Spurs 94-95, so he was in that terrible team. But Aussie's team, you know, five up front, 3 at the back, whatever it may have been. 2 at the back, 10 up front, or 9 up front.
Shea Adams has scored for Scotland against Luxembourg.
Scotland had a brilliant result last week. They drew 2-2 with the Netherlands.
Yeah, only a last-minute free kick from Holland as well,
Yeah.
stopping them from winning.
Yeah, Memphis Depay.
They're going to be harder than expected, I think, that Scotland team, especially as well. It's always difficult against Scotland, even when they're rubbish. It's always difficult to play against them. And I don't think they're that bad this year.
Who have
some
they got
decent
apart
players.
from McTominay?
I think Shea Adams is a decent player. John McGinn.
John McGinn, yeah.
They got some decent players. Who else in their squad? Calvert-Lewin, the header, off the crossbar. That was a great header from the edge of the box from Calvert-Lewin. Smacks the crossbar though. Stuart Armstrong's decent from Southampton.
Yeah.
Ryan Fraser, James Forrest. Then you go to the defender. Obviously, Kieran Tierney and Andrew Robinson. That's 2 good
Yeah,
players
that's
there.
very good fullbacks, actually. That's probably up there with best fullbacks in
In
the
terms of
tournament.
left-back options. And, yeah, Billy Gilmore. John Fleck from Sheffield United. I know he's a bit rubbish, but he's an average player.
Holy hell.
What?
Just looking at England versus Romania head-to-head.
Mm-hmm.
You know when the last time we beat them was?
One sec. Grealish will cross in. Overhit. When?
1970 in a World Cup. And we've played them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our 8th time since then.
Wow. Why do we have such a bad record against
In
Romania?
2000's the last time we played them in the European Championships. We lost 3-2.
That was right. That was a famous loss.
Yeah. Before that, we played them in a World Cup in 98. We lost 2-1. And then a friendly, we drew 1-1. Then a World Cup 1-1 and World Cup in 85. We played them twice in that World Cup and drew twice to them.
Oh, the tracker's back on. Nice.
Well, these might be World Cup qualifiers, to be honest. Anyway, we've played them This is our 8th time playing them, and since 1917 we've only beaten them once.
That's a very odd record. Maybe we can change that today. Go over the top for Calvert-Lewin. And seen out by the Romanian back four. They've dealt with us pretty comfortably so far.
Sane Pandey is saying that he wants a Euro predictor video, and that will be coming with you for you this
Don't you
week.
worry.
Don't you worry about that. That is well within our plans. 33 minutes on the clock here. It's not been the greatest game of football.
Classic England.
To be fair, though, it's been a tiny bit better than the game last week. That's how bad it was.
Here come Romania, though. Paulino.
Someone's saying my camera's out of focus. Do you want to focus my my shot? That one.
Here's EQcXHYZ.
Oh, have you not put it on that?
It's on me.
Is it all right?
It's fine.
Okay. Maybe it was because it was lagging or something. Who's been the better left back? Well, I know who's had the better season, but who do you think's the better left back, Luke Shaw or Ben Chilwell?
It's a tough one. It is a tough one. I think Chilwell might be a bit better going forward than Shaw. I think defensively they're both very strong as well, but Shaw might have a bit more physicality than Chilwell about him. It's tough. It's really a tight call.
Didn't Luke Shaw used to be a set-piece specialist?
No, he never used to be a set-piece
No.
specialist, but he used to be, when he was at Southampton and his early days at United, he was very offensive. Very offensive. He's not quite like that at the moment, but he's getting back into it this season and getting up and down that wing like he used to.
Went off the rails under Jose for a few
He did.
years.
No, but it was more like injury, wasn't it? That bad injury he had. It took a
He's-
lot while to recover from.
He's had a few big injuries in his career, hasn't he?
Well, there's the main one where he broke his leg.
Yeah.
That was a big one. And he's taken a while to really get out of it. I think Shaw's the better left back right now, so I think I would pick Shaw. It's very tight though. Chilwell is a quality player. Oh, it's a good foul by Mings. It's got to be a yellow.
Vinny, they're saying this one needs to be focused.
The main one.
If you just push the button half down. No, the main button. Like, yeah. Oh,
No. Johnson easily gets that. Looks fine to me on camera, no.
it looks a tiny bit out to me.
All right, here's Ben White. He's coming forward now for England. Back to Sam Johnson and all the way back. Oh, I feel like sometimes in these friendlies, although players need to impress, they're also very aware that they're so close to the tournament. One injury, if they get a 2-week injury, like they pull a hamstring or something, they're out of the
Especially
tournament.
with what happened in the last game as well.
Exactly. So I think a lot of them always take a bit of precaution as well.
It's just so typical, you know. Southgate was like, yeah, we're not taking Trent, we are taking Trent, we're not taking Trent, and then he gets injured in the first friendly.
Literally. Couldn't write it. Here's Johnston.
I'm hearing... Did I hear Saka got injured?
Did he?
No, I'm not sure if I did
I
actually.
didn't hear that. Obviously he scored, didn't he?
He was very good.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, he is injured.
How bad?
Arsenal forward, he misses tonight with a hip injury. I'm not sure how bad it
Oh,
is.
wow. That's awful news for him.
Yeah, they don't know how bad it is yet.
Could be another one we have to replace.
And he's probably a replacement, as it is, for Greenwood.
Mm. Who do we bring in to replace Saka if he has to be ruled out? Greenwood? Oh no, Greenwood's injured, sorry. What's his name? Oh, Grealish. Looking for an option, he finds Sancho. Oh! Crossbar! Great effort from Sancho. 25 yards from goal, cutting inside from the left-hand side. Great link up with Grealish and Sancho. He cut on inside from the edge of the box and wrapped it towards the far corner. It's crashed against the crossbar and out. Great effort from Sancho, though. Probably Lingard.
Yeah, definitely Lingard, actually.
Here's Calvin Phillips.
Let's see.
Tyrone Mings.
Jesse Lingard. I'm trying to see if there's anyone else. Well, Lingard's the only real attacking player that he hasn't taken that was in his original squad, isn't it?
Or Watkins, I guess.
I'd rather take Lingard, to be honest. Not because I think Lingard's a better player, just because he's more of a like-to-like replacement to Saka.
Great effort from Sancho. Look at that. Oh, crashing against the crossbar. Bending towards that far corner. Great effort that was from Sancho.
Oof.
Oh.
Smashes the top.
Beating the keeper
Crossbar.
all ends up and just a few inches lower it needed to be. Free kick to England.
James Ward-Prowse over the free kick. 39 minutes on the clock. Half time is upon us. Let's see what James Ward-Prowse can do with this one.
Ward-Prowse whips it in. Is it? No. Yep. Ward-Prowse. Oh, it's a good hill. Great free kick. Just in between the keeper and Calvert-Lewin just gets there ahead of him, but heads over the bar. He's whipped in some great free kicks already today, Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, he has.
That's what he brings, isn't it? If he's in the squad.
The thing is, I would have taken Ward-Prowse ahead of Calvin Phillips.
Potentially, but Calvin's also a great player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, what's he giving offside? Oh, it was a streaker. There is a streaker on the pitch. There is. Someone's taking his top off and is running around the pitch. And unfortunately, with the policy nowadays is not to show it on screen, so we don't see what happens. But
to not give them the attention they're craving.
Pretty much.
The last streaker I saw was at the Champions League final, wasn't it?
It was, absolutely.
The best streaker I saw was at that Spurs game.
Which one?
The European game when like 3 or 4 of them came on.
That was good. It turned in and nearly got the match abandoned, didn't it?
Yeah.
Match had to be stopped. There was like 3 of them who...
that was also Vitali, wasn't it? I think they were both done by Vitali.
I don't know. I can't remember if the Spurs one was Vitali. It was famous for the... Oh, nearly gave it away. I thought Romania in the back four. Rashford couldn't get it on Marin. I don't think the Spurs one was Vitali. It was like... I remember it was some YouTube pranksters. I can't remember what their names were. They're not big anymore, I don't think. Game has started again, obviously. Here's Marin for Romania, out wide. To Alexander Pound. His pass intercepted by Mings, and Rashford plays it back to Johnston. Troll Station, that was it.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Troll Station.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing now, Troll Station. I wonder if they're still making videos. Probably not.
41 minutes on the clock. 4 minutes away from half time. It's still 0-0 here.
Troll Station haven't uploaded for over a year.
It's just funny. I remember stewards just falling all over the place.
Yeah, that was funny. They were literally slipping and sliding. Here's Ben White.
And there was that one. He wasn't a streaker, but he ran on the pitch last game at when everyone was on the pitch, and he was the last one on there last game at White Hart Lane, and the stewards were chasing him around the whole pitch. Do you remember?
Yeah. I do remember that.
Someone in the comments saying Troll Station got sent to prison due to a prank.
Doesn't surprise me, the stuff they were doing, to be honest. I feel like that's always the natural progression for these prank shows. You just do more and more outrageous things until one of them goes wrong, and then you have to be shut down.
Like that guy that was like breaking into stadiums overnight and like...
Yeah, I mean, he has to keep topping it, doesn't he? Because that's his MO.
Yeah.
Like, he keeps breaking into stadiums, and it's obviously going to...
Vitali seemed to have kept going, though.
I don't know what he does, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he made so much money. I don't think it matters.
Here come Romania.
He was like one of the YouTube originals, wasn't he, Vitali?
Yeah, he was.
He was like one of the first guys to make like proper viral content. Well, first ones I've seen anyway.
There's Harry Kane on the bench with his mask. Probably looking at, laughing at the news of Conte. Thinking, what is his club doing? Oh, Sancho. It's a poor ball by Sancho, actually. And Godfrey Godfrey's lost it.
But tickets are going fast for our event, so if you want to come along and watch the game with us, do click the link in the description below. Croatia tickets are running out fast for the Croatia game, which is on a Sunday, a week today. And then we move over to the Scotland game, which is June the 18th, which is really, really popular. So if you do want to confirm your seat, then do click the link in the description below. Then it moves on to the Czech Republic game. Every ticket comes with a free beer. There is indoor seating, there is outdoor seating, and there is amazing food at the venue as well as all the fully stocked bar.
Oh, here come Romania in the box. It's a shot across the face to goal, and a good save by Johnson with his feet. Just cleared away, but it's fallen back to. They still put the pressure on. There's a shot from 25 yards, and it's over the bar. So Romania that's probably the best chance of the game, to be fair. So despite Sancho probably getting the closest, that's probably the best chance of the game so far. Number 24. Oh, Stanchu.
Who does he play for?
I can't remember. Who's it? Steaua Bucharest, isn't it?
Is it Bucharest?
I think so. I think he's an old timer. He's been there for a while.
Yeah, he's definitely an old timer. Is it Bogdan Stanchu?
Yeah.
Well, he actually plays in Turkey now.
Is it Bogdan? No, it's Nikola Stanchu.
Oh, Nikola. Nikolai. Plays for Slavia Prague.
Oh,
that's
Slavia
how we
Prague.
remember him.
There you go. Maybe it's a different Stanchu to the one I know.
He played for Bucharest years ago.
Did he?
13 to 16.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it is him.
Then he moved to Anderlecht, then Prague, then Al Ahly, and then back to Prague.
Rashford. Oh, it's a good twist. And another. Oh, that's got to be a free kick. Referee says no. Play on. Here come Romania. 1 minute added on at the end of the first half. In what has been a pretty boring first half, to be fair. It's still 0-0.
One minute to go. We're 15 seconds into the 1 minute of added time. We've got 355 viewers, only 134 likes. Come on, guys.
Let's get those likes up. Here comes WATCHALONG on the halfway line. Oh, it's a good fall from Romania. And they're in on goal here. Oh, no, they're not. Number 9 just avoided it from Tyrone Mings is able to clear. No, Ben White, sorry, able to clear from Ivan. Nearly in on goal.
He looks a bit tan, doesn't he, Ben White?
Oh, he's been away somewhere, huh? Maybe just singing in his garden yesterday.
Yeah, maybe.
Here's Godfrey. He's lost it. Cross in the box. And Sam Johnston easily claims. And it's half time, is it? Yeah, half time.
Half time, 0-0. Exactly the same as we were against Austria. But
Brilliant.
not as good as opposition as Austria or Romania.
Definitely not.
Are they in the Euros? They're not in the Euros, Romania.
Romania?
Yeah.
They are, aren't they? Are they not? No, yeah, you're right. They're not. No, they're not. Yeah, you're right. No.
So, I mean, that says it all, really.
Yeah, if you can't qualify for the Euros, it shows the state they're in as a country at the moment in terms of being football-wise. Because they usually always make it to the tournaments, Romania.
Yeah. I mean, the numbers are really, really building up now on the scori.to app. We've got nearly 200 users, 200 players. Each and every one of you 200 are in it to win £100. The winner of the Predictor app will be getting £100. So do come and join us. You have to be in it to win it, and it's completely free to play a prediction league where you predict every single result of Euro 2020, plus the Golden Boot winner, plus the tournament winner. So if you're not in it, you're not going to win it. It's £100 up for grabs, so why not?
Come on, everyone join. Also, if you want to send us a tweet at WeAreTottenhamTV, we can react to any opinions or content live on the show during the halftime break. So get your tweets in, and we'll get Twitter up and react to stuff.
Mm-hmm. Or send it in a super chat.
Or send it in a super chat and react to that as well for half time.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any. Maybe have we appointed a manager at half time? Let's see.
Yeah.
Can live in hope, can't we?
Advanced talks with Pochettino.
And in terms of the players in that first half, Anyone impressed you particularly? Maybe Seiki claim for starting the first game?
I like Ben White. I think Ben White's looked good. But apart from that, I think it's been a bit of a nothing game, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rashford.
Grealish in a few moments has been good. And
Grealish has probably been our best player. I think Rashford has looked okay. No one's really stood out for me, to be honest, though.
Sancho again as well in fits and spurts.
He had a nice shot that hit the bar.
He did. He had the shot. And but other than that, hasn't really looked too much of a threat. But is it telling, though, that shot came from the left side where he's probably stronger than he is on the right?
Yeah,
he's played on the right most of the game.
Maybe, but I think that this game's been nothing in it, and that was our biggest moment, was it? A shot from 25 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone sending us some tweets? Nope, no one's sending us tweets. Should we look at what Alistair Gold's article said today about the whole Conte situation?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's have a read. Tottenham fans might have been forgiven for thinking the drama this season would have ended when their disappointing league campaign finally came to a close last month. However, Spurs have lurched from one PR disaster to another in the past 18 months. Literally, still more twists and turns in store for their beleaguered supporters. In just a fortnight since the season concluded, the club have held talks with two very different leaders about the hot seat in North London. The quest for their next head coach had been clear since the moment Mourinho was relieved of his duties on April 19th. Technical performance Steve Hitchen is understood to have been tasked with drawing up a long list of potential candidates with the brief that they must favour attack-minded, possession-based football, looking to develop young players and work with cutting-edge sports science techniques implemented during Pochettino's reign. Chairman Levy's message to the fans on the final day of the campaign reinforced that profile. Spurs' original list contained among the names Nagelsmann, Rodgers, Flick, Ten Hag, Potter and Martinez before it was reduced to a short list as various candidates' future soon became clear and others were removed. Sitting at the top of the long and short list was former boss Pochettino, the clear reference point for Tottenham's ideal manager. Spurs made their move for the Argentine for the return would have been the biggest public display of Levy admitting he felt he made a mistake back in November 2019. Tottenham's move was accelerated by PSG falling a point short in Liga. Title race reports in France his position was vulnerable. Blah, blah, blah. Pochettino's family situation has not been ideal. Where's the Conte stuff? One sec. Let me see if I can get. However, not only was the list dispensed with following the inability to prize Pochettino away from Paris, but while the list was also crafted so the club's hierarchy was also making moves unbeknownst to him to bring Juventus director of football Paratici to the club. Evoking memories of Martignol only finding out Juan de Ramos was set to replace him following a photographed clandestine hotel meeting between Spurs and the Spaniard. Some of those who know Hitchen claim he only found out late in the process that Paratici, a friend of his, was being wooed to join the club. So Hitchen is a friend of Paratici. Football London understands that a number of staff and players at Tottenham have been left unhappy with what has happened to Hitchen, who is a popular figure within the club.
But what's happened to him?
He's about to be forced out.
Good.
Because of Paratici.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's good news.
I'm just saying. Apparently, a number of staff and players are unhappy.
Yeah, well, a number of staff and players should be unhappy anyway with the way things are going. I mean,
right.
What's Steve Hitchen done for us? He's done nothing.
It's a good play about Ward-Prowse. It is understood, though, that Spurs want him to remain within the football structure to work with Paratici. The director of football role is a tough one.
Does Paratici like January transfer windows?
I hope so. I hope someone likes January. We know Levy and Hitchen don't like the January transfer window. Paratici is close friends with Conte, and when the former Chelsea boss left Inter after the financially stricken Serie A winners could not meet his demands for next season, so Spurs made an approach. Conte was not on the original list. The Italian is one of the world's best managers, but his history is often being given big transfer funds, and spending just 2 years in most jobs did not mark him out as being a project manager for Tottenham's future. However, multiple title winners now on the market for free, and being trusted friend of Paratici caught Levy's eye. The move for Conte echoes Levy's drive. The Conte talk showed promise early on, and there was belief from both sides that a deal could be struck quickly. Then that gave way to a sudden collapse in discussions. In Italy, reports emerged of Conte being surprised by what was written as a lack of ambition from Tottenham and their time frame for being title contenders again, as they were during Pochettino's peak years. Those in Conte's camp, though, claim the Italian was left bewildered by how quickly talks fell apart. Those within Tottenham state that they are looking for the best man for the job, and the club had to speak to Conte in order to explore all available options, particularly when such a top manager suddenly came on the market without compensation required. However, they also felt that following the pandemic and huge financial losses suffered by the club, any incoming new manager would have to make realistic demands of them and not place Spurs' long-term future in jeopardy. It has been made clear that in the current financial state, the North London club will have to sell players before they can buy ones. Spanish also looked to Conte and believe they veered away. So Madrid apparently also, he's saying Madrid also believe Conte's demands were unrealistic for them.
Yeah, and we all know Madrid are very cash trapped, aren't they? I know there's someone with a Spurs shirt on. You missed it. But yeah, Real Madrid are the most cash trapped out of everyone, aren't they? They were the ones at the forefront of the Super League because they were just wanted to sort their financials out, basically.
Inter Milan president Stephen Zhang explained in an interview this week that an enormous financial difficulties caused by the pandemic do not fit with Conte's demands. I remain convinced Conte is a winning coach, and that the reason we invested so much on him and the team over the last 2 years, the pandemic has really hit our revenue streams hard last summer, and we continued with him, concentrated on a season, and we were convinced we could win. It was the right decision, but now the cost of the pandemic is so great that we cannot help but reconsider the situation and try to cut costs. Obviously, that also influences our transfer strategy. Our different points of view on the situation led to this separation. What was not fundamental for him was for the club, and vice versa. Conte is a top coach, but as a president, I have to think of the solidarity of this club. It was also understood to be concerns from Tottenham's end that Conte would not commit to giving opportunities to talented young players like Skip and Sessegnon, and as well as nurturing young talent like Scarlett and Devine. Is that would that be one of the sticking points for you for a new manager?
I think you just got to let the manager come in and run things how he wants to run things. Obviously, I want Skip and I want Sessegnon, I want Devine and I want Scarlett to be introduced into the team and nurtured properly. But if a manager of Conte's ilk who comes in, you listen to what he has to say and you give him what he wants. Otherwise, there's no point. There's no point. Like, I can see if Conte was to come in and he says, look, let's send Skip on loan for another year, I'll be happy with that. You got to listen to what he wants. He's the manager at the end of the day. He's the one that has won 5 titles in his last 7 seasons. You can't sniff your nose up at that and think you know best, because you don't. He knows best.
Yeah, I completely agree. And he, I'm sure if Skip is good enough, he'll play him, won't he? And vice versa. Tottenham maintain their interest in Conte is over. Whether Paratici's voice in his friend's ear can revive any talks remains to be seen, but any fit now between Conte and Spurs would mean major compromises by one side, and that may not produce the end result either one.
Yeah.
Whoever Tottenham now turn to will it be influenced by who Paratici wants. Any sporting director structure works best when the man at the top of it is able to bring the person he wants for the role.
And it's also worth noting for Juventus, he hired 3 managers, Allegri, Conte and Sarri. And all 3 of them are taken now, aren't they?
Yeah. All right, let's read through some tweets. People have been sending in some tweets. Stuart Gallop. Oh, hell no. Because he's tactics into Lazio are anxious over the imminent appointment of Sarri. The Italian side have all but agreed to deal, but Sarri has now taken a moment to reflect potentially because the Tottenham Hotspur managerial job is available.
Would you take Sarri?
Not really, no. Well, then again, him and Paratici maybe could be good together. I don't know.
I think it's Sarri. At Chelsea, with you, he won the Europa League. Where did he finish in the league?
With Chelsea, third
in Europa League win.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went on to Juventus, who won the league. And where did they get to the Champions League that year? They got to like the quarters or something?
With Juventus, I think, because they went out to Lyon.
Was that the year they went to? Was that the last 16?
I think so. I think it was the last 16.
I mean, he wins trophies though, doesn't he?
Yeah. I mean, look, he won the league at Juve and they lost it. They finished fourth the next season, didn't they? So
and also with the job at Napoli, he did a great job at Napoli.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job at Napoli
with not much money.
Yeah, absolutely right.
And Napoli, you got to say, Napoli are probably the equivalent to like Spurs in Italy.
It's true.
So
maybe you don't write him off. But for some reason, no one likes him wherever he goes. I don't really buy it.
He was loved at Napoli. What happened why did it go wrong at Chelsea?
They didn't fancy him.
Yeah.
Didn't like him.
Third in the league and Europa League win. It's not to be sniffed at for us anyway.
Yeah, I know. And you're probably looking at it thinking it's probably worth another season to keep him, but they didn't bother.
Yeah.
The
football and his football at Chelsea wasn't the greatest though, was it?
No, but he's not a defensive manager.
No, but I mean, at Napoli, it was brilliant football he played.
Mm-hmm.
And then at Chelsea, I mean, for some reason, it just didn't work for some reason or another.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone's like a Sarri ball, but maybe he just didn't get his players in.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't the right fit. I don't know. It was just strange. Ashley Chanel, big up Ashley, says, how many Spurs players are in the England team? Seems like all of them, Howie is going to be our next manager at this rate. How many Spurs players in the England team? Just one. No, none. None in this England team.
Only one's been called up, which is the lowest probably in a long time.
Seems like all of them. Eddie Howe is going to be our next manager at this rate. Well, I wouldn't rule out anyone out right now, seeing as we're back at square one in the managerial hunt.
It's ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. Apparently, Poch personally called Gigi Wijnaldum to convince him to go to PSG as well.
He tried to sign him for Spurs.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. He tried to, and Liverpool pipped us to him. Another player we lost out.
There are some brilliant free transfers banded about this summer, isn't there? And the thing is, the longer this manager hunt goes on, the longer it's going to take a manager to fully assess the squad, get the players he wants out, and get the players
we're
in.
a mess. We're a mess.
We're in such a mess right now.
The Yid Kid says, looking at the Austria versus Slovakia game to see Sabitzer versus Skriniar.
Oh, Sabitzer was good against us, man. He looked really good.
Didn't he? He hit the crossbar, didn't he, with a shot?
Yeah. I really like Sabitzer as a player. I mean, I just can't see him joining the mess that is Tottenham Hotspur right now, though.
Unless we have a manager who can convince him to come, but that could have been Conte. I can't see anyone else.
I think the only managers that convince him to come is Poch and Conte.
Everyone else is just like, what's the point? We're not a club moving in the right direction for most people from the outside. The Yid Kid says, Conte didn't come because of the youth. That's why Skip is looking for houses in Norwich. Is he?
Yeah, I saw that actually. Apparently, there was a picture of him. Going to some like real estate in Norwich, going to buy a house or something, or outside a house with a realtor or something. Yeah, put it on 2 for a second.
Didn't see that.
To Dyer.
All right, the teams are out. Second half, Jordan Henderson is now out as well. Jordan Henderson is out for the second half. He replaces Calvin Phillips, who I thought had an impressive game in the first half. You can take the phone off. Let's see how this second half pans out. It's been a long slog so far. Still 0-0 as things stand. In the final warm-up game before the Euro starts. And It's not been inspiring stuff, but a few of the players have made claims to maybe have some game time at the Euros, and obviously two players fighting out to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold in the squad as well. So let's see how the second half pans out. Romania to kick off. All right, here we go. Taro Mings with a volley clearance, and it's a goal kick. England.
Jordan Henderson's on.
Yeah.
What were the subs?
Calvin Phillips, that's it.
I thought you said Pickford was on.
No, did I? No, not Pickford.
Maybe I just heard Jordan and I thought Pickford. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Come on.
Surely it's a free kick to England. How many fouls he had have got already today, Grealish? So many.
So many. That's what he does, though. You know what I mean? He draws fouls.
Did you see Toby Alderweireld's quotes on Roberto Martinez?
No.
He said, when asked about Roberto Martinez potentially joining Tottenham, he said that I've got nothing but really positive things to say about Roberto Martinez. As long as he's manager of either Tottenham and Belgium, I'm going to be happy.
Well, I can understand why he's happy, because first of all, he'll never not be picked, first of all. And second of all, he's just about to go into a tournament with him. Exactly. He's not going to say bad words about him, is he?
Ward-Prowse whips it in. It's another great ball.
That's it!
Oh! What a chance from Calvert-Lewin just inside the 6-yard box. Then he goes straight at the keeper, and he holds on to it. What a chance. And another unbelievable delivery from Ward-Prowse. Oh, they're getting each other's way, Godfrey and Calvert-Lewin. No, obviously I agree with that. Obviously he's obviously not going to talk shit about him, but he seemed to very positive about if he did join Tottenham.
Would you be positive about it?
No, I wouldn't. But you have to back him, obviously, if he does get appointed.
Of course. Just don't know how long it would last. Did you see the Deschamps quotes on Jose?
He said, Mourinho says that if I don't win the Euros, then it's going to be a failure. I said that about his Tottenham team, but it didn't end well. Bit of banter.
Jose's been coming out with a few snippets, though.
He has.
The last couple of days.
Hinting at a few things.
He seems a bit salty, doesn't he? I would be if I was him.
Definitely. He got screwed over. I mean, he obviously failed, but he also got a bit screwed over by the situation.
A bit.
A lot. Here come Romania.
David Harris says these watch-alongs are going to be fun. You guys have no hope this Euros.
No,
well, we got more hope than Ireland, I'll tell you that. We got much more of a hope than Ireland.
For sure. And also, you can't take these games, because how many players are still yet to come back after playing Champions League final?
Quite a few.
Yeah,
and the Europa League final as well.
You got a lot of players, so it's not that representative just yet. Here's White, all the way back to Johnston. Towards Calvert-Lewin. EQcXHYZ mops up for Romania.
We've got 396 people watching. 179 likes, 180 likes now. Let's get it to 200 at least. Maybe let's push for the 300. Come on, guys, and buy some tickets for our England games, England watch-alongs. We cannot wait to invite you all to Wembley to watch the games with us. It's going to be some good fun. The drinks are going to be flowing.
Is there a chance for Romania in here? Oh, he's screwed up, but it was laid off, and his shot's blocked. Nearly a promising opening for Romania, but they couldn't quite work the position. Here is Sorescu. Long throw. Cleared out by Henderson, and Rashford can volley it away. Towards Calvert-Lewin, who does really well to hold it up. But can't. Can he get there to Rashford? He does! And can Rashford beat EQcXHYZ to it? He puts out for a throw. I like this ref. He's not taking any shit. I like it.
And if you want tickets to the England-Croatia live screening, I have just pinned the link to the top of the chat. like I keep saying, I just cannot wait for these watch-alongs. I love mixing with you guys and getting drinks with you, singing some England songs. It was Spurs songs last time we did it, but this time will be England.
Yeah,
And you,
Spurs songs in there.
yeah, but you don't need to be a Spurs fan to come and join us. All you need to do is click the link and buy a ticket. Everyone in this country is going to be in it together.
Yeah, and then it's a location in Wembley, so if you're around there, buy a ticket and come along. And if you're not, come down for the day.
Yeah.
Make a day of it. Here's Henderson. Long ball over the top looking for Calvert-Lewin. And it's going to go for a goal kick, is it? Yeah, goal kick.
I love it how everyone just needs to pour cold water on Bale retiring claims like every few days.
Literally, because the Spanish media keep flaring up that rumour. It's obviously not true. He's not going to retire.
Why do they keep bringing it up? Just
know.
a clown on him.
Don't know. It's ridiculous. Throw into England. They just don't like Bale over there for some reason.
Yeah.
They're just not fans of him. Here's Luke Shaw.
50 minutes on the clock.
Ward-Prowse. Or is he... Yeah, just keeps hold of it. Free kick. Grealish now in the centre of the park. Quick to Henderson. Plays it back to him. Here's Grealish. He's going to win a free kick. He wants a free kick.
That's
and
a free
he's
kick.
very angry not getting one on the edge of the box. And here come Romania on the breakaway. And it's going to be cut out by Godfrey, I believe. Yeah, well done, Ben Godfrey.
Come on, England. What's more of a chore, watching Spurs this season or watching these friendly games for England?
Oh, good question. Probably England, to be honest. At least Spurs, even...
You're just so invested in it.
Yeah, and there was still some few goals in them, weren't there? How many 0-0s did we have this year? Not many.
Not many.
England is always a big chance of going to finish 0-0.
Yeah, very true. We've hit that 200 likes, people. Big up all yourself. Let's get to 300 now. We've got 380 people watching. Yes, England are boring to watch, but what can you do? What can you do? In the tournament, hopefully it'll be a bit better.
All right, here come Romania.
I think as well, it's so boring just because there's nothing riding on the games as well.
Oh, mistake by Rashford, and the volley at the back post is wide. From number 24, Sorescu, the right back.
Like, if there was something riding on the game, you would be on edge a bit, and like it would make it a bit less boring.
Yeah. For England, unless it's a tournament, it is boring. That's just the facts. And literally, there's the only interesting games in international football are the tournament games. Everything leading up to it is just so boring.
Yeah.
And come Romania. EQcXHYZ. Played it back to the left back. Paulino. Marin. Oh, they're trying to play through us. Romania, mistake by Godfrey, and here come Romania now. It's 2-on-2. He's in the box. He has a shot. It's wide. Good defending from Mings in the end. But Romania looking dangerous there.
Yeah.
Number 9, Ivan in the box, trying to force an angle for a shot, but it was always going wide.
Where's the waistcoat, Gareth? Do you know what the capacity is supposed to be in these games, in the group stage games? For these games?
Calvert-Lewin's down injured, holding his knee. That doesn't look good. Let's see this. Oh, yeah. He went right through the back of him there, the defender. He's not happy at all with that Calvert-Lewin, but he's back on his feet. Hopefully should be okay. Doesn't look happy though, Dominic. Here come Romania. Here's EQcXHYZ. Long ball forward. Oh, what's Johnson doing? He's coming out of nowhere. Nearly screwing up that whole situation, but thankfully Ben White mops it up. Make sure no mistakes are made. But Sam Johnson coming for no reason. Shaw over the top. That's so poor from Luke Shaw. Is Rashford going to keep that in? No, he won't.
David Harris saying Hughes will struggle to beat Scotland. Might come over for that. David, you're more than welcome. We'd love to have you over. But think about Ireland before you start talking about England. Vlad EQcXHYZ on the ball. Let's see what he's got in his locker. Nice little ball through the lines.
Grealish has won it in the final third.
Come on, Jack. Skin him, mate. Skin him.
Rashford in the box. Pass one, pass two. But
too much you're trying,
dribbling,
man.
Rashford couldn't get the shot off. Has to just move it an inch and get the shot off. That's what he has to do.
Just shift and shoot.
That was Jermaine Defoe. That's a goal.
Exactly. If he was onside. Scotland are 1-0 up against Luxembourg. Like you said, Che Adams. Moldova 1-0 up against Azerbaijan. Holland now 2-0 up against Georgia. Weghorst and Depay scoring.
Weghorst.
And Greece 1-0 up against Norway.
Here comes Godfrey. He's trying to burst past the left back, but he wins a throw. Still 0-0 here.
Denmark.
England versus Romania.
And Denmark 1 goal to the good with Martin Braithwaite getting the goal.
Somehow still a Barcelona player. I don't know how that is possible. Calvert-Lewin laying off to Sancho. Here's Godfrey to the Sancho. He's got 2 defenders up against him. Taking them both on. Played it back to Grealish, who's popped up on the right-hand side now. Nice 1-2 with Sancho.
Samuel Wong saying, I like the live stream. Please see this comment. We've seen it, mate. We've seen it.
Sancho all the way back to Henderson in space.
But again, I think Grealish has been our best player today.
I agree. Rashford 1-2 with Shaw. Shaw's in the left-back position. He's going to win a free kick, surely. Yeah. And here, and yellow card. Finally a yellow card. For Ivan this time. And it's going to be in a very dangerous position for Ward-Prowse to whip this one across the face of goal, I think. Nice link-up play between Shaw and Rashford. And Luke Shaw easily winning a free kick there. Yeah, definitely.
Is it Copa America this summer as well?
Mm-hmm.
How many players are we going to have there? What, Sanchez, Lo Celso, Lamela? No, not Lamela. Sanchez and Lo Celso. Anyone else?
Can't think of anyone. Maybe Paolo. Foyth. Here's Ward-Prowse with a free kick on the left-hand side. Good position for him. It's it goes for goal, actually, and it's easy claim for the keeper, but looked dangerous for a second from Ward-Prowse. He's been, from set pieces, his delivery's been on point pretty much.
Really has been, yeah. It always is, isn't it?
He's so good at those free kicks. One of the best in Europe, you ought to say. Here's Stanshu. Oh, nearly gave it away.
Apparently Foyth didn't make the squad.
Ah, poor guy. Thought we definitely would have made it. Oh, they're giving it away? No, they haven't. Just about played out the... they've beaten our press, and now Romania got an attack on, but Mings is going to mop this one up. Well done, Tyro Mings. And he's got a long ball forward now towards Calvert-Lewin, who can't get it past EQcXHYZ. And Romania now have the ball back on the floor. Ivan. Sorenscu. Here's a cross and Mings with the clearance. Shaw head nods it towards Rashford.
Go on, Marcus.
Rashford's been poor today, man. He keeps losing it every time he gets the ball. Hasn't done anything good.
I really haven't been that impressed with Rashford this whole season.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's had a poor season, I think. He's been better off the pitch than on the pitch.
That's for sure. I mean, he's had a better season off the pitch this year than any of his seasons on the pitch.
That's probably true as well. Calvert-Lewin challenging the centre-backs. Is Grealish going to pick this one up? No. Romania have it. Here they come. Into the centre midfield. Romania playing it across the back now. WATCHALONG, who's had a great game so far.
He's been good, yeah. Taken back.
He looks a bit tougher than he was back at Spurs. WATCHALONG. He looks like he's hard as nails now. Didn't quite look like that at all.
Living in Naples will do that to you.
Nodil Skaru to WATCHALONG. Someone said, remember Rashford playing with injury. I'm sorry, it's not an excuse. Because, yeah, fine, he's playing with injury. Then sort it out. If you're not going to sort out the injury, then you can't complain when your performances are bad because of an injury. Well,
that's on Southgate then. Don't play a player that's half injured.
No, he's saying because Rashford apparently has been playing with injury all season.
Oh, okay.
But, like, I don't have any sympathy for that. Because... obviously, I've got to sympathise he's injured, but if he's not going to sort it out and spend the time recovering from the injury,
is it up to him or is it up to his club to sort that out?
Obviously, they have a. It's not up to who. They have a discussion about it. They both decide.
Oh,
here he is though, Rashford. He's 1-1 with the defender. If he can beat him, he does go on the outside. Rashford, and it's wide. Poor finish actually. In the end, he did well to get in that position. To be fair,
look at the end of the day, Rashford's stats this season in terms of goals and assists have been strong.
Strong,
yeah.
Not in the Premier League. Not
fairly strong. I mean, in all competitions, I think he's scored like 17 goals or something like that.
Okay.
And I think he's got about 10 to 15 assists, something around there. So that's strong in compared to it. But I think in the big games and where it comes down to it, especially in the Premier League, I think that he fluffs his lines a lot.
Premier League, he has the best of seasons.
Yeah, I think 12 goals in the Premier League or something.
No, Bale's got I think the same amount of goals as him. I think.
Yeah.
Good. That was a decent attempt though there from Rashford, but unfortunately
it was a nice run.
Far.
Poor finish.
Yeah, poor finish. Was nowhere near the goal in the end, to be honest, which was a big shame. Henderson, nice football. Here's Calvert-Lewin. Henderson on the halfway line. He's got Shaw in the overlap. He goes. Oh, it's Sancho, but he's offside.
Ashley Chanel says, "Would love to come to Wembley if I didn't have to be close to home. I would hope you have an amazing time, guys." Well, thank you very much, Ashley. It's a shame you can't be with us, but hopefully next time. And if anyone else does want to join us in our Wembley watch-alongs, the link for the Croatia game is pinned to the top of the chat. So do click that link, get a ticket and come and join us. It's going to be great fun, I can't tell you. So come on, guys. And if you want to join us for the Scotland or Czech Republic games, links are in the description. Live screening with multiple screens. You can sit indoors, you can sit outdoors. Each ticket comes with a free beer. You get to have your interview on We Are Tottenham TV straight after the game. The whole event will be live streamed as well. So why not come? It's going to be such a great day out.
Sorescu. Stanchu. Back to Sorescu. Quick football now. He's quickened up a bit. Here's Marin. All the way back to the centre-back. Here's WATCHALONG. Oh! Sorry, pigeon just flew ahead right in front of the screen, in front of the camera on the screen.
You think he was flying at you?
That shocked me a bit.
That was probably the most excitement we've had all game.
Ward-Prowse, ball forward to Sancho. Can England have a break here?
Come on,
they
England,
can't. It's broken down. Hasn't been that inspiring stuff from England in possession, unfortunately. Who's on the bench? Let's see. We got everyone, basically. Lingard, Kane, Rice, Pickford, Trippier, Ramsdale, Watkins, Bellingham, Cody, Henderson, and Dean Henderson. Bring on the likes of, maybe, I don't know, Watkins. Well, he's not going. Bellingham. Kane. Luke Shaw. Is he going to keep that in? No, he's not. Throw into Romania. And here comes Rice and Bellingham. Just as I was calling for more subs. Ward-Prowse, who I think has had a fine game. He's off. And on comes...
Mad that all the Spurs
Declan
players
Rice.
pretty much coming out and saying how much they love Jose. So weird, isn't it? Like, even Doherty's coming out
Yeah,
now and
Matt
said
Doherty.
it.
I was interesting quotes from Doherty, wasn't it? Saying that
He's definitely had a fair crack of the whip, is what he was saying.
Well, he has. I don't think anyone can deny that.
Mm.
He's not like he hasn't played enough games. But in terms of, he was saying that Mourinho was a fantastic manager and the players have to take a lot of responsibility for what happened.
But him saying that he's had a fair crack of the whip is him noting that he was not good enough this season.
Yeah, I think he said it already.
And you
himself.
compare that to Eric Dyer's quotes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just night and day, to be honest, in terms of mentality.
Correct. But we'll see. I think they're both going to be here next season.
And I was quite excited about Conte coming because I thought Doherty would have thrived in a Conte system.
I agree. I think Doherty would have been one of the players who really benefited from playing with Conte. Here's Luke Shaw. Grealish. Back to Ben White. So, who went off? Ward-Prowse off. And who else went off? Ward-Prowse and who? Sancho? Sancho, I think.
Sancho and Ward-Prowse for Rice and Bellingham.
Here is Bellingham. Grealish. Playing some nice stuff in the final third.
Go on,
Grealish
Jack.
is in the box.
That's a
got
penalty.
surely.
That's got
Yeah,
to be.
penalty. Grealish does win a penalty. He was always
This
more
is what
likely to be
Grealish
the
does.
most
He
far.
has to start. I'm telling you, man. It's imperative that Grealish starts in the Euros, in my opinion. He's that good. Yeah, it's definite penalty.
Gets the wrong side of the fullback and he's been tripped up and he wins a penalty, Jack Grealish. And Rashford to take it.
The keeper's trying to do some shithousery.
Here we go. 67 minutes on the clock. Is Rashford about to put England 1-0 up? Captain Rashford.
Come on, Marcus. Someone in the comments says, sorry, but that's not a pen. Of course it's a pen. Clipped his ankles.
It was a bit soft, but I think it is a pen.
I think it's a pen.
I have to see it again. They only showed one replay. Rashford now. And he slots it in.
Yay. Come on, England.
Keeper doesn't even move, and
Marcus
England are
Rashford.
1-0 to the good here. In their final warm-up game, Rashford just strolls it into the right-hand bottom corner. Keeper doesn't even move. And England are 1-0 up. Easy does it for Rashford.
Is he playing this game?
Who?
Ianis Haji.
Who, the Hadji's...
Oh, he's come on.
He just came on, I think, didn't
Yeah.
he? Let's see this again. Doesn't clip him, but he has his hands on him.
Well, clipped him there after his hands.
Hmm.
Welcome to a brand new member, Ashley Chanel. Welcome back to the We Are
big
Tottenham
up, Ashley.
family.
Good to see
Great
you.
to have you back, my friend. Great to have you back.
All right. So England 1-0 up here in the final group game going
Inspiring
into the Euros.
stuff here
Yeah,
for England.
fantastic. Look, Grealish was always going to be the most likely to create something, wasn't he? And it was a good piece of play to win the penalty. Here's Rashford. Is he chasing it down? It's going to be throw into England. He's won the throw. Well done, Rashford. All right, here's Godfrey. Calvert-Lewin. Godfrey now. England trying to play out of tight space and they've lost it. But Declan Rice picks it up. Luke Shaw. Tyrone Mings. Here's Henderson. Nice long ball for Henderson to Rashford on the right-hand side. Can he get across in the box?
Come on, Marcus.
Rashford, that's a good ball by Rashford, and it's just cut out by the keeper, heading towards Calvert-Lewin. It would have been tapping into an empty net, but the keeper just gets there ahead of him. Rashford looking more and more dangerous now. Oh, nearly a good ball. Nearly tapped in there by Calvert-Lewin. Good keeping, though. Just getting there ahead of him. Here is EQcXHYZ on the halfway line for Romania. They've also made a couple of subs. Hadji's the one for Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Who's the one for Dortmund? Rayner, not Hadji.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, Rayner was at Rangers, right?
Was he?
No, that's his dad,
Yeah.
Claudio Rayner.
And at Man City.
Yeah. But they're both ballers, I think.
They are. They're both seriously talented players. Could be very big players in the future. Here's Marin.
And both with obviously very famous fathers.
Calvert-Lewin has intercepted his Rice. Grealish.
Come on, Jack.
England streaming forward.
Take
He's
him
got
on.
support here.
See, they all back
He's got
off
Shaw.
him now.
He's got Bellingham. Here's Luke Shaw. His cross finds no one, unfortunately. And it's Romania on a breakaway now. Rashford does really well there. It's a good challenge. Oh, it's a tackle. I thought he'd won the ball there.
Got 71 minutes on the clock. England bearing down on another victory in the build-up to the Euros. This is the last game we play until we play Croatia a week today in the first knockout game of the Euros.
All right, here come Romania now on the halfway line. Played it back. Here's EQcXHYZ in the centre circle. All the way back. Here's the left back inside. Oh, it's a nice all-blow football from Romania. They've clipped it in, and Declan Rice does really well to mop up in the box. But Ivan's still in there in the box. He's holding off Mings. He wants a penalty.
How are we
Referee says
letting
no.
it bounce 5 times in our box?
Should never let that happen. But here come Romania again, number 17. Paun. Romania trying to step up. It's a throw-in to England. Romania wanted a penalty for a high foot, but I don't think that was ever going to happen.
High foot from who?
I don't know. There was no high foot.
And Denmark have just taken a 2-goal lead with
Against who?
Cornelius, Bosnia.
Andreas Cornelius used to play for Cardiff. Here comes Romania. Long ball forward on the left-hand side. They're in the box now. Cut it back. Oh, Romania's there. Oh, what a block.
Oh, it's in.
Oh,
what
my
a save.
word.
What a save.
That is an unbelievable save by Sam Johnston. What a save that is. The
England's
reactions.
number 1. England's number 1.
It falls to the number 8 on the just outside this block by Mings,
Oh,
and on
what
the
a
volley,
save.
on the volley from the edge of the 6-yard box,
Unbelievable.
somehow
Point blank
Sam
range.
Johnson has kept this one out.
On the floor he was.
Oh, what a save!
Brilliant.
Somehow tips this over. That is a world-class save from Johnston. Absolutely world-class. Pickford looking on in amazement. So, preventing Romania from equalising there. Corner though to Romania. Johnston with a
well
punch.
played, Johnston.
What a save that was by Sam Johnston. And England on a break. Rashford towards Bellingham, and it's over his head, and it's going to be a throw.
He reminds me a bit of Robbo, Sam
That's
Johnston.
what I said.
Oh, is
I
that what you
that
said?
before, yeah, he reminds me a lot of Paul Robinson in his prime. What a save this is. Oh, with his two hands just palming it away. A shot from just outside the 6-yard box as well.
And that save
So
has,
impressive.
Has brought on a lot of Sam Johnston to Spurses in the comments.
Yeah. I don't think he's bad. I think he's a good keeper, but you know, when you got Lloris, you need an upgrade on him,
Yeah,
don't
but
you?
it's impossible to get an upgrade on Lloris.
Or someone of a similar level.
Even that, the way we're going at the moment, it's hard to get.
It doesn't mean you just sign anyone.
Well, he's not anyone though, because you're saying he's a good keeper.
He is. There are loads of good keepers out there.
Yeah, true. But which good keepers are realistically going to join us?
We can get someone better than Johnston.
Like,
I don't know. We can get someone better than him. We don't need to think about it right now anyway. We've got
we might do.
Lloris.
You never know.
No, I don't think he's going anywhere just yet. If he does, it means we're getting a bit of money for him.
How much do you reckon we can get for him? It won't be much.
If we sell him, it's going to be at least 10 million, I think. Maybe 8 million. No, it won't be much. But I don't think we sell him this summer. Here's Godfrey. And then again, this club's in an absolute mess.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Who knows?
Like, we can't sniff our nose up at anyone these days.
No, I don't think that's... You can't just say, because we're a mess, we have to take anyone we can get. It's not that simple.
But I don't think Sam Johnston is like an anyone. I actually rate him.
He's West Brom's keeper.
Yeah.
I think he's a good keeper, but he's not... we should be aiming our sights a bit higher.
Out of like... We did that transfer target video.
Grealish got caught in the face there.
Oh, he'll be all right. We did that transfer target video for the goalkeepers. Who did we have in it? Sam Johnston, Nick Pope.
Does he get caught in the face here?
Onana.
Donnarumma.
Yeah, Donnarumma's never happening.
And who's the other one? Can't remember off the top of my head.
But like Onana's not happening, and he's got a drug ban anyway until February.
Mm.
Donnarumma's not going to happen. So out of that, it's between three players: Nick Pope, Sam Johnston.
Calvert-Lewin's in the box. He's going to win another penalty. It's another penalty to England. EQcXHYZ this time giving it away.
Rolling back the years, Vlad.
Absolutely.
Vlad
Absolutely.
the Impaler.
EQcXHYZ just bundling over Calvert-Lewin. Oh, it's so reckless from EQcXHYZ. That's why we sold him. Look how reckless that is. Calvert-Lewin gets the wrong side of the first centre-back. Nods it ahead of EQcXHYZ, and then EQcXHYZ just bundles him over. And he doesn't even complain one bit. No complaints.
Vlad EQcXHYZ. Ashley Chanel says, what about Rui Patricio?
Yeah, he's a good keeper. I think he's better than Johnston.
Oh, Areola was the other one.
Areola. I rate Areola more than Johnston.
Yeah.
It's Henderson this time with the penalty. Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's saved! And Bellingham on the follow-up, and it's saved again. And it's caught. Henderson missing a penalty. He goes to the keeper's right. He goes to his left, and it's not in the corner. Such a good save. It's a good save from the keeper.
It's a good save. It kind of looked like he was going to go right, and then he went left.
He went left, and it's saved from the keeper. It's not a terrible penalty, but it's just not strong enough, unfortunately, and not enough in the corner, and the keeper makes a good save. Here's Grealish. Still 1-0. Lingard now, who's just come on. Looking for Bellingham. Poor pass, though. Here's EQcXHYZ. All the way back to the keeper. He plays out wide to the left back, Paulino. Oh, it's poor, really poor touch from the Romanian striker there. And it's outplay for an England throw.
Why did Henderson even take that penalty?
Not sure. No idea. To prove everyone that he's fully fit. Didn't really happen, did it? All right.
Just over 10 minutes to go here. England 1 goal to the good, scoring 1 penalty, missing the other. Rashford getting on the score sheet, and Henderson having his penalty saved.
Here's Grealish
Let's
all
see
the way
if we
back.
can get another goal in these last 10 minutes.
Here's Sam Johnston for England. What a save it was before from Sam Johnston. Lingard out wide. Ben White with the clearance towards Bellingham. What a touch by Bellingham. Oh, that's world class from Bellingham. And he finds Henderson, who volleys a pass towards the far end of the pitch, but it's a bit loose. And Grealish does win the header, though. Grealish makes the most of it. He's got support from Trippier now, who's on left back. Plays it to Lingard. Bellingham. Henderson. Good football for England. Calvert-Lewin. His shot is saved from the keeper, and it's away. Good football for England, though. All of a sudden, quicker passing and
That's
building up
probably our
head of
best
steam.
move of the game.
Unfortunately, Calvert-Lewin's finish was straight at the keeper, and he was able to palm it away.
Got 10 minutes to go. Let's get it to 300 likes before the end of the game. We're on 239.
Trippier.
As England try and build up an attack to get a second goal.
Grealish. Henderson. Oh, it's good fall from England again. Here's Godfrey on right back. Bellingham now. Shapes to cross. He does cross towards Calvert-Lewin, who wins it. What a save from the keeper, Nitter. That is unbelievable. One-handed tip over the bar from Nitter. That is incredible save.
Was it a save?
I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? Yeah, that's an unbelievable save. Gordon Banks-esque. Calvert-Lewin winning the header, and he just tips it, bouncing into the ground on its way up, tips it over the bar. What a save that was
Do you think
from
that's
the keeper.
better than Sam Johnston's save?
It's a close one, you know.
I think Johnston's save was better.
It's a close one. I think Johnson's save is better. I think Johnson's save was harder.
Because he's on
But
the
that was
floor
also,
as well.
Yeah, I think that was also a great save, though. Nitter with a fantastic save. That was last action from Calvert-Lewin today. Ollie Watkins is going to get a run out for the last 10 minutes. Great leap from Calvert-Lewin, and a good header. And unfortunately, just wasn't enough to be... Oh, is he offside? Oh, he's given a foul, I think. He gave a foul against Calvert-Lewin.
I see. So who went off for Watkins? Oh, Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, Declan Rice nearly nicking it off the Romanian centre mid, but EQcXHYZ now has the ball. And England pressing high, and Bellingham has won it. Lingard, Rashford, Lingard to Rashford again. He chips it back post. Bellingham's there. Oh my word! How did that not go in?
Bloody hell! What is going on?
Was that the keeper save as well?
I think it was. Yeah.
That was incredible. Then.
Maybe we should sign this keeper.
Sorry, it was Watkins, not Rashford. Watkins chips it back post. Great chip. Bellingham's there. Oh,
it was EQcXHYZ's head on the back of his head, I think.
Did it hit EQcXHYZ's head? Is that what happened there? Oh my word! How the hell did he do that? Some karate clearance. That was incredible by EQcXHYZ. Oh my word!
Kieran Trippier over the corner now.
What
unbelievable
clearance
from Vlad EQcXHYZ.
Just under his own crossbar, he does some karate kick.
That's like vibes of Postiga heading us out the Euros.
Unbelievable. Corner from Trippier, headed by Mings at the back post, just over the bar. England really looking to kill this game off here, and really should have had it wrapped up by now.
Yeah, definitely.
Good play by me. Oh, Mings would be unhappy with that. Should have got over that. Should have got that on target. Oh, just hit it off his shoulder. Bloody hell, EQcXHYZ, that was incredible. The reactions on that to hit that over the bar from the header from Bellingham. Oh, it was mad. In the last few minutes, we have seen some incredible stuff. Here's EQcXHYZ inside his own box. Romania playing out successfully this time. Nice ball from Stanchu. And here come Romania on the right-hand side. And Mings does really well, though, to put it out for a corner. Is it a corner? Goal kick, even. No, well, even better. Well done, Tyrone Mings.
Not long to go now. 6 minutes remaining. Irish Hotspur in the comments saying Jude Bellingham is quality. He most definitely is.
Already made a good cameo so far.
Is it 3 or 5 subs in the Euros?
I believe probably 5, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, that was nice.
Because in all the Euro competitions this year, it's been 5, hasn't it? But I guess they could have changed it for the Eurozone. I'm not sure.
Here comes Bellingham.
Grealish, though, left-hand side. Can you pick out a man?
I mean, England have been strong since these changes have been made.
The subs have given them extra energy, haven't they?
Yeah.
Made a big difference.
Definitely. I mean, for the first 60, 70 minutes of this game, we were slow,
Yeah.
lethargic, not doing much. And since they come on, it's really injected some energy into this game.
Agreed. And they've been great so far. Corner to England, 5 minutes to go.
I think Bellingham's added a lot, hasn't he?
He has a lot of energy and physicality. Here's Trippier.
Football master Ollie Richardson saying Bellingham is the best under 18 in the world.
Trippier with a corner. Header again. Back post. Oh, my word. Just avoids Watkins. He can't tap it home. Another flick on towards the back post. And unfortunately, just can't tap it home at the back post. Godfrey this time winning it. And Watkins is there at the back post. He just, it's too far in front of him. He couldn't quite get any purchase on it. Here come Romania, though. They're going to spoil the party right at the death. Here they come. Trying to create a shooting opportunity. He shoots for 40 yards. He hits his own player. Really poor decision to shoot from there. But here they come again. Sancho. Here's the number 14. Out wide. In space to cross now. Good ball in. Oh, my word. And
Done well to hold on to it there.
But Sam Johnson does hang on to it with bodies flying in front of him as well. Any touch could have forced its way into the net, but Johnson keeps his eye on the ball, and it just he's able to hang on to it. Any touch though, and that's any touch there from the striker, and it's in the back of the net. Very close.
All right, we're heading into the final embers of the game. We've got 396 people watching, 249 likes, guys. Let's get it up to 300 before the end of the game. Let's cheer England on. I was going to say to 3 points here, but it's absolutely just a friendly win. So it is the last build-up game to the Euros, though. A week today, we'll be playing Croatia in the opening game of the Euros, and obviously we'll be doing our events, as I keep harping on about, all stream. So if you want to come and join us and watch the England games with us, the links are in the description below.
Oh, he went to
it's a
free.
foul.
Oh no, referee says no. Play on.
He went through the back of him.
I thought he did there as well. What number is Hadji? He's number 14. Okay, got you. Here he is on the ball now, Hadji. Oh, he's done well. And he plays it. Here's Marin out wide.
Did well to hold on to the ball there, Hadji.
Oh, couldn't quite.
Come on, Jack.
Here's Grealish on the breakaway now for England. Good ball into Henderson. He's in acres of space in the centre. He's got options. He's got Watkins to his left. He's got Lingard to his right. He uses Lingard.
Come on.
Unfortunately, the move slowed down a bit now. Lingard plays it back to Henderson. Out wide to Lingard. Here's Rice, Bellingham, Trippier, Bellingham. England just strolling it around now. They know the game's nearly over and they got the win.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh. Here's Watkins, Henderson. Lingard now. He's got Grealish and Bellingham for support. Here's Bellingham. Lingard shot blocked by EQcXHYZ. Could have done one more to Henderson. Decided against it.
Probably because it was Henderson.
Here come Romania. Is there one more chance for them? Oh, great feet there by the left back. And here come Romania. Last chance saloon for them. Oh, it's a good ball. The right back's got space here for a cross. Trippier's coming out to meet him. He crosses it in, and Rice is there to clear away. But the right back wins it back for Romania. And they've got one more chance to swing this in. Here's Stanchu. Nice ball out wide to the left winger. Is that Hadji? Hadji taking on Godfrey. Crosses it in. Oh, Johnson spills it, and it's just cleared away by White. Only as far as Stanchu's going to win a free kick.
Oh, here we go.
25 yards out. Free kick to Romania. Bit of a sloppy moment there by Johnson. He'll be a bit disappointed that he couldn't hang on to it. No, that's very poor actually by Johnson.
That's very Paul Robinson-esque.
Yeah, he should have. That was poor reactions.
Yeah, it was.
He had time there to definitely take that in, and he
Well,
spilled it.
Do you think it looked like he had more time because of the slow-mo?
No. If you can see there,
3 minutes.
The defender clearly had his arms like that because he knew there was ample time for the keeper to get that.
3 minutes of added on time. We're 12 seconds in. Romania have a free kick around 25 yards out. Maybe a bit more.
Looks like Stanchu to take this. Last chance for Romania, looks like. It could be their last shot on goal. Grealish is the one under the wall. Stanchu is into the wall and it's cleared away. Is there one more go? Here's Hadji.
Red Devils TV says, Sim, when did you get a trim?
When did I get a trim? I got it on last week. Here's Grealish. One last opportunity made for a counter for England.
Come
Lingard.
on. Play him.
He goes long towards Watkins. As a poor ball by Lingard and it's out for a throw. That's why you ain't going to the Euros, mate.
Well, he might be.
Here's Marin to EQcXHYZ. Just over 90 seconds left. Here's the right back coming forward for Romania. Marin. Stanchu. Another good ball, searching ball. And a great take from the left back as well. And he nutmegs Godfrey and referee says get up. And Johnston claims it. Oh, he wants a penalty, Ivan. No chance he's getting that. Godfrey and Ivan are both down now.
Apparently Bissouma wants to join Arsenal.
Well, that's probably all the links because he was seen with an Arsenal shirt.
But this Chris Wheatley guy from Football London says Bissouma wants Arsenal.
Chris Wheatley?
Yeah.
Don't like this.
Apparently he's quite reliable.
He is. He's like the Alistair Gold of Arsenal.
Yeah. I thought that was Charles Watts, but he doesn't work for Football London.
Yeah, he works. Charles Watts works for the Sun, doesn't he?
Does he?
I think so.
I know Charles Watts is super reliable on Arsenal news.
I don't see anything from Chris Wheatley.
I was just reading a tweet from him.
Yeah, I'm saying. Where? Not from today.
It just showed up on my timeline.
And I don't see anything today. Maybe it was a few days ago.
It was 5 hours ago. Chris Wheatley.
Why don't I see it? What does it say? Oh, Bissouma wants AFC. Right. That one. Yeah, we'll see.
All right, with the 3 minutes. All right, that is it. That is it. Well, England win another build-up game to the Euros.
Come on, England.
1-0. It wasn't the greatest game. It did improve in the final 15, 20 minutes when England did make their changes. I think standout performers, you got to say, Jack Grealish, definitely Bellingham when he came on. I thought Ben White was impressive in the first half as well.
Yeah, I agree. And I think they were the standout performers throughout the game. Ward-Prowse, I thought, actually, as well, was quite good before he went off. His set-piece deliveries were really, really strong. And Sam Johnston, apart from that bad spill right at the end of the game, also impressed me. So those were the standout performances for England in their final warm-up game. It will be interesting to see how that affects Southgate's decision as to who he brings instead of Trent Alexander-Arnold for the Euros. So that'll be interesting to see what his thinking is. But a lot of the players that aren't going to start the first game, are still not back yet. So nothing's to be decided. Like people like Foden and stuff, and Sterling and all that kind of stuff they're not back with the squad yet. So that's to be decided. But it was a good win. Wasn't the best performance,
Not really
but
convincing, is it?
no, it wasn't. But at least we got the win, and I think towards the end of the game we did look a lot stronger.
All right, so there
Oh
you...
my word, Shauna Blaney.
Oh, Shauna Blaney, you're an
Unbelievable. Oh, my
absolute
word.
superstar. Once again, Shauna, I cannot
Oh,
believe
you're
the
so
support
generous.
that you show to the channel. You are on a pedestal. You are amazing. So thank you very much for that. Another £99 super chat from Shauna Blaney saying, great stream, lads. Well, thank you very much. I am absolutely humbled by that. So I can't say enough. I
That
can't
was
thank you
incredible.
enough. I can't thank you enough.
Shauna, you got to go down to one of our events. We need to meet you, Shauna.
Yeah, Shauna, do come
Unbelievable.
down to our events. If you want to come to the event, you do not have to pay for a ticket. We
No.
we will
We'll give
fully
you a
comp
free-
your ticket, so don't you worry about that.
You
Just
DM
get in-
us, we'll give you a free ticket.
Exactly. Get in contact with us. Get in contact with us on social media, and we'll sort you out some tickets or a ticket, whatever you want. And yeah, just let us know. Message us on social media. But look, that is it from us today. If you do want to come and join us, the event will be a week today. The first event of the Euros will be England against Croatia, 2 p.m. kickoff on Sunday. The next Sunday, I cannot wait. Please get down there. It's going to be a great day, great fun. Regardless of the score, it's going to be a great day out. So as anyone that was at the Man City game, watch along with us can vouch for that. Every ticket does come with a free beer as well. So yeah, there's seating indoors, seating outdoors. There's great food on offer as well. So what more can you want than drinking in the sun with the We Are Tottenham TV family?
Yeah, come on.
So
Nothing
get down to the Croatia game, get down to the Scotland game, get down to the Czech Republic game. But the first one we are keeping an eye on is the Croatia one, because that is just 7 days away now. So please, everyone, go down to the link. It's in description below for the Croatia game. It's also pinned to the top of the live chat as well. So if you want to get down there, get involved, do click the link in the description below. And we've also got a prediction competition going on where you can win yourself £100. You can win yourself £100 if you win it. You got to be in it to win it. There's a lot of people involved now, nearly 200 people getting involved. So if you want to get involved, the link is in the description below. So come and join us on the Scori.to app. But yeah, that is it from us. Thank you everyone for watching today. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Thank you everyone. Thank you Shauna for that amazing, generous super chat that you've given us today.
So generous.
But yeah, that is it. We'll be back tomorrow, I think, for a Good Morning Tottenham, 11 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow
So the
morning.
next football game we're watching
It's England-Croatia.
no, I'm saying it's like the Euro starting, right?
Yeah.
Is today the last day of the warm-up games?
Yes.
For sure. So I'm buzzing for this Euros. Let's see how far we can get. I'm excited for all the events. I'm excited to see how far England can get, because last time at the World Cup we saw the atmosphere when England are going far and what scenes we can create. And I'm hoping the similar can be our event. So I'm really buzzing for it. I'm buzzing for the Euros. Let's do this.
Quick one. Alexander Hilton says, is the Scori.to thing 18 plus?
No.
No, it's not. Anyone
No,
can join.
I think so.
No, so anyone can join the Scori.to thing, and you can have your chance to win £100. But look, that is it from us. We look forward to seeing you at the Croatia event. We look forward to seeing you at the other events we are holding this summer over the Euros. All the England games will be run by events in Wembley. I can't wait to get down there. I can't wait to have a beer with you guys, and I can't wait to cheer England on in the Euros. So, like I said, thank you everyone for joining us today. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.
Spurs.